Hello guys, this is The Ranting Zone, and tonight on The Ranting Zone we are going to be talking about 10 types of people that I really don't like. So let's just get right to it. These are in no particular order, so don't expect like number 10, number 9, you know how it is. The first on our list is fanboys. Now, fanboys really annoy me because they try to defend something that is entirely a preference. Like, let's take, the Xbox One versus the PS4, for example. People really take the PS4 very seriously. They really like Sony. They like Sony-related things. And they're arguing with people that like Microsoft, Microsoft fanboys versus Sony fanboys, which one is better. And while they're all fighting and defending these two companies, these companies are taking all these arguments and they're making bank off of this. And, you've got your background people that are on PC that are like, oh, I'm preaching about PC. PC is so much better than both consoles. And it's, people on the internet really need to learn the difference between subjective truth and objective truth. And I think that is what would inevitably cure the internet. The second thing on our list, bigots and extremists. They could pretty much both be put in the same group, considering what they're more often than not associated with is, religion, Christianity, more specifically the Westboro Baptist Church, which, by the way, these people really annoy me because they take something that could be seen as good, something that is morally excellent, and they turn it into such a hateful message, and it really makes all Christians who aren't like this look bad. And it's sad because these are the people that get the most attention, not the people that you see that are Christians that are legitimately good, morally correct people. And people like the Westboro Baptist Church give all Christians and pretty much all of religion a bad name. Bigots and extremists really bother me because they take something that is, supposed to be interpreted one way and take it to a point where, it wasn't supposed to be interpreted that way. It wasn't supposed to be interpreted, this one way, and they take it to a point that's just absolutely ridiculous. Number 3 on this list is people who have opinions on something they know absolutely fucking nothing about. Let's take gun control, for example. I saw a newscast of someone saying that if they were to lower the clip amount in all guns, then it would stop less people from dying. Bitch, it's called reloading. Have you not heard of the term reloading? And probably what bothers me more about people who have opinions that have no idea what they're talking about are the people that take those opinions of people that have no idea what they're talking about and follow through with them. They actually believe this shit and they get behind it and go, yeah! It's so ridiculous. Number 3 on this list is self-entitled snot-nosed brats. And I'm not just talking about the little ones, I'm talking about the big ones too. I hate that these people feel like everyone is indebted to them, that nothing is their fault, and that the entire world is against them, when really, if anything, they're just a bunch of little assholes that think they own everything, and you don't. You don't own everything. You gotta earn that respect. You gotta earn everything you get. And that's how life is. I don't know if that mommy and daddy taught you otherwise. I don't know if mommy and daddy got you your Lamborghini and got you your fucking college scholarship. But I can tell you, you're not going to get everything for free in the real world, buddy. No way. Number 4 is drama whores. And that's just not women, that's men too. Drama whores are really just the fucking scum of the planet. Like, let's be honest for a minute. They can't take time out of their lives to solve their own shit. They gotta go into someone else's and spread it around like a fucking cancer for everyone to get. And I think the reason why these people exist is because they literally have nothing interesting in their lives. Absolutely nothing. No thing. interesting whatsoever, so they gotta take other interesting things in other people's lives and try to implement them into their own and say like, oh my god, you see blah blah blah, he blah blah blah, and he blah blah blah, and he blah blah blah. Number 5, self-aware, biased people. If you're unintentionally biased, that doesn't bother me, but I can tell when someone is totally self-aware in their biased opinions. In order to form a logical, rational, and half-decent opinion, you gotta look at both sides of the coin in order to figure out what you want to do. You don't want to look at, what you believe in, like whatever religion you want to do. You want to look at the facts, the history, all that shit, everything behind it, and if you can pull all those facts together and pull all the history of what happened with that together, then you can form an opinion based on it. And a lot of people rally behind these people with biased opinions. It's just so incredibly annoying because they're not looking at the other side of the coin. That's the problem. Number 6 is the 420 crew. And when I say the 420 crew, I don't mean all people that smoke weed. I mean people that smoke weed and glorify it. I know people that smoke weed. You smoke weed, fucking awesome. Whatever. Good for you. That's great. But if you smoke weed and act like it's not a drug and that it's a lifestyle and that every aspect of your life has to be centered around a fucking leaf and a fucking roll of paper that you smoke, it's stupid. It's stupid because all they talk, eat, shit, sleep, or hear about is weed. Do you have any other aspect of your life besides it? Is this like some sort of escape for you? Is weed just the ultimate escape? You can just escape all of life and live your entire life centered around a weed-based lifestyle? It's dumb, it's stupid. Do something with your life besides weed. It's not the only thing out there for you. The next one on our list is inept authority figures. If you don't know what the definition of inept is, it means either incapable of doing something or just not very skilled in doing something. I hate inept authority figures because they're given all this power, the ability to do lots of things, and having no idea how to use it properly, logically, or rationally. They do really, really stupid things with their power, and more often than not use it for their own self-gratification. Just 'cause you can doesn't mean you should. The next person on our list kind of ties in with inept authority figures, but doesn't always happen. People who enforce arbitrary rules. I'm walking down the hallway. Take off your hat, mister! Why should I take off my hat? I know this seems stupid, I know it seems childish, but I'm gonna argue it anyway. The fact that you can't wear a fucking hat in school is dumb. Dumb. They literally have no reason for it whatsoever. It's just more micromanaging so they can control you more. It's putting you on a fucking leash and pulling you back. That's all this shit is. But Ethan, it's a sign of disrespect. Do you do that in church? No, and sometimes people can use it as gang memorabilia, or some people can use it to hide weapons and guns in their hats. Number 1, church is different, because you're in the place of a deity, you're in a place of a god that you worship, that you have a sense of respect for. If he asks you to take off your hat and you have respect for that guy, you take off your fucking hat, alright? This guy created the whole fucking universe. That's different. In school, you're all human. You're all fucking equal. It's stupid, It's all, respect is all how you perceive it, okay? If you think wearing a hat is a sign of disrespect, you need to get your fucking eyes and your fucking brain, pretty much every part of your body checked. Because that is stupid. It's like this set in stone rule that wearing a hat is disrespectful, when really, respect is all about perception. If someone throws you the middle finger, that doesn't have to be disrespect. It's all about how you perceive it, although I will say our society has made the middle finger out to be a sign of disrespect, which, I guess it makes sense. But, a fucking hat, a thing you put on your head, is disrespectful. Well, a lot of people wear fucking hats, so I guess everyone is disrespectful towards everyone else. And the gang memorabilia bullshit, that's stupid. You want to ban gang stuff from school? Ban gang memorabilia, not hats. You know, I don't care if you ban hats that say, like, fuck Obama, or hats that say, like, all gays should go to hell, or, like, you know, horrible hats that send a horrible, hateful message. That makes sense. That makes sense to me. But banning general black fucking hats, that is dumb. That is stupid. You have literally no reason to do that whatsoever. And hiding guns and knives in your fucking hat, unless you're wearing a hat that is about this big around, that's stupid. It's impossible. Because do you know what would happen? The knife, because of this thing called physics and the way all of our heads are shaped, the knife would sit on our head, fall down to the side of the head, and considering I'm wearing a beanie, it'd probably hug more, but nonetheless, that knife would just fall out of your hat. And guns? Guns are way too fucking big to fit in your hat. You ever tried to fit a gun in your hat? Who does that? Maybe we should ban pants, because you can hide knives in your pockets. And maybe we should ban sweatshirts, because you can hide knives in your sweatshirt pockets. Do you see the logic in this? But Ethan, hats are a distraction in the classroom. So that means we should also ban pencils, paper, pens, paper clips. You know, just paper. Just all school supplies, because you know what? All school supplies can be used to distract other students. Paper airplanes, breaking pencils in half and throwing them across the room, throwing pens, making paper footballs, flicking them, taking paper clips, making them into straight lines, throwing them like javelins at people. Okay, I realize this turned into make hats legal in school subject all of a sudden, but I just really needed to get my point across on that. And that's everything on the list. I've covered everything, so feel free to subscribe and feel free to watch other videos if there are any. This is the first one, so I can't be too sure when you're watching this. But yeah, don't forget to like, comment, rate, subscribe. See ya.